Jobs may be scarce, but there's always the sea offering some sort of living, although the great herring fleets which once sailed into the town are long gone.
Not much in there. What cut endings are off, John? Again, what cut endings are off?
And long gone, too, are the men who sailed in them. Those who stayed became miners, steel workers, carpenters, electricians. Now those jobs, or many of them, have disappeared too.
Cut endings are off.
I was a joiner, up at 6 in the morning, back home at 5 every night. You knew what was coming till the next morning.
What about job security then?
It was never secure. It was never secure. I'd been made redundant 4 times. So you could never rely on... You're relying on somebody else to produce your wages, to produce your money. It's up to myself now.
And presumably it's important from a family point of view too, is it?
Yeah, yeah, the family feels the same way. It's the best meal we've ever made. Apart from that, it's a job. It's a job for lad. So, yeah, 100%. I should have done it. It should happen 20 years ago in here, this town. It should happen 20 years ago.
The herring have virtually abandoned the Solway Firth, but there's still a reasonable return to be had from a net full of cod and skate, Dover sole and plaice.
I think the longest time he was out of work was 2 years. He fished, you know, part-time, went where there was right. Then he got another job and he worked at that until that run out. But there was always the fishing behind it. He's his own boss. He's only got to answer to himself, you know. If he makes mistakes, well, it's on his shoulders. But I think it's just something that he's always wanted to do, and he's achieved it. And he's just doing well at it, you know.
Every school holiday, John has many young volunteers queuing up at the quayside, begging to be taken to sea. The return of Maryport to its former glories would create real jobs. The next generation have decided that fishing, for all its risks, offers a better future than the uncertainty of life on the YTS or the Dole. They know there's not much chance of landing any real job without a big financial investment in Maryport.
Whatever they say, it's still man's instinct to hunt. You can rely on anybody, relying on your own instincts to make a wage, make a living. And if you succeed, there's a lot of satisfaction in it. If you don't, if you have a bad day, it's your fault, or somebody else's fault, or weather's fault, you know. If you have a good day, satisfaction is, you know, brilliant. It's a good life, really. It's a good life. It can be a hard life, but, you know, a lot of satisfaction in it.
Ploughing a lonely furrow at sea can be a vulnerable business. A good day can bring home £1,000. Another, and there's barely enough to pay for the diesel fuel. Men like John McAvoy want fishing to be more than an occasional way of supplementing the family income between jobs. It was concern about his son's future which encouraged John and the local fishermen to take the lead in the regeneration of the port. They were going to play their part in the Maryport revival. That's how the Maryport and Solway Fishing Cooperative was born.